So we may need to level up or figure out something on the one thing. Well, I guess I could go back over there and see what they say.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
Are we gonna pick a fight?
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless
I've been
Free.
mulling on the information about Ida. Such blessed tidings indeed. But I will not be sated until my cousin is at my mercy.
Wireless Free Arcadia makes
Good. I can't wait to see the look on his face when I capture him.
dispatch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance.
I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Good thing we showed up when we did.
Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Spratz Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110%.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. Gee whiz, that's your G-Whiskey.
What? I don't think that's a good thing.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
I'm alright, Bob. You?
The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He
That's
executed
good,
March and
that's
Pharaoh
good.
outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full menu.
Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could.
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander? Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was
I don't
my
like
decision.
that. Like, it sucks, but I
And
mean,
I
it's
was at peace
what she
with it.
wants.
The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both again.
Everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated one. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my race
Alright.
will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll never need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my
Can you not remove?
sisters are quite straightforward. Though my
I guess the mods, you can't remove the mods.
And my interest rates aren't low. I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am
Alright.
the uncomplicated loner.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium.
You have the gratitude of everybody in Westport. Especially me.
Fearless free Arcadia. Official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles while boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance
You've
of-
returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What do you mean? All of them? And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. You're right. I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end? I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. Customers? Oh, you mean patrons. And they spit? How unhygienic. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
He didn't survive, but now we've got instant board slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job.
Just need to pack my things and I'll depart. Best not to stay in any one location for too long.
Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for a new stim that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting lift off laxative, hooray! Bombs away! Accident.
Thanks for following from.
Things happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose hearts on the job. Progress marks the normal leg, sometimes even more. But that's what John O'Donovan
fine.
Hats off to our workers who lose heart on the job. Management regrets your output. Hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Unusual levels of Zeranium detected ahead. Caution is advised.
Inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty.
Captain, have we truly certified that all in our midst is suited for this mission?
Ready to waste
It would be
on your command.
disheartening were any of us to make their resignations. If you take issue with my presence, please tell me. Loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own. Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Worst. Grab a can today. No coarse, Boris Briscoe spoke in our gum.
Confronting threat.
We gobble it down and get
Health
back
benefits
to the
available.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of Borswurst. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of farrow pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat-based could taste so yummy? Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst, Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst. Grab a can today. Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job. Force words. It's not the word.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Biden.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, live off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be erratic.
Enthusiastically patronizing uncertainties. Promoting teaching. For the parents' well-being. Commencing combat-related activities.
I'd heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording, in the event we don't survive.
Chemical purge, far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. This just in, a field report from the Office of Competitive
Engaging
Analysis and
hostile
Forceful
life
Reconnoitering. Residents have adjusted their risk military portfolio northeast of the landing pad near
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Let's stay with it.
likely demise. Well, you heard it here. Good luck to anyone holding over that. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely
Maybe.
will as well.
Never be sure. Who knows? Shit. Oh, luckily it doesn't send me that far back.
Gunfire ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have... I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the service of the Protectorate. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on. You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. Yet, your resolve remains unshaken. Any less would disgrace the Sovereign. Disgrace us all.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Agents are encouraged to Waiting mode re-engaged. Approximate lift ETA unknown. Lift malfunction detected. Please
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'd like to have a word with whoever's in charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these rats.
The threat of imminent death has subsided.
I'm still missing an ID. This one, it's right there.
In a chemical plant bloom place. That manager chance to take. He didn't survive, but now he's got instant force flow.
Oh, we'll go out there and maybe come back because I want to find that other ID. Oh, here it is.
This is Juan. I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. The roof fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed to inserted it into a conduit, hoping it would spring to life. But the airfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could have been relief.
Looks like I broke it.
I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feeling.
Fly workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your doctor stands for.
Yeah, that's what it was. My quest had set me to do. I believe.
Hats off to war workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a list. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a list. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a list.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your
Where was
arsenal,
that?
planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Was a lonesome boy with a hapless mind, whose love spun around when NT came to town. The marketeer was spotted catching up to me. I was the boy, a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, NT welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do is sign the dotted line. The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate. Anything to rid him of his papa's fate. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade, let no one get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow can blow. Oh, yeah. Let's go. The boy trained to work the instant he was hired. And would it be fair to say it was a trial by fire? It was a natural. And he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous, and he sweetly rose. When you do your business, laissez-faire, then anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an
Interesting one.
Wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Kev, let's go! Let's change it up now. Now he's a winsome man with a charming smile. Sell a diet toothpaste
with impeccable style, the perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he is a tribute to Auntie's family. And if it worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's
The absorption one's kind of neat.
You buy low, you sell high, you profit more.
Also, the deep drums is kind of cool. Although I'm gonna go more with shotguns.
Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well.
I don't want to lose that distance though.
Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making
I think I'm gonna go with this absorption because I think that'll be more useful in the long run. Maybe.
We love you, Auntie.
And bonus crafting materials is nice too.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why
Yeah. Also, this Gravel Rancher one's pretty good.
Auntie's Choice.
Marksman rifles, pistols, and shotguns deal increased damage. While the magazine in one of these is half empty, you also gain bonus critical hit chance.
To vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or
I might go with
hope to
that.
want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's Choice. Okay, back to business. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and
Oh, because I'm inside here. Okay.
every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit.
That screen's bright. You can definitely tell the HDR is doing its job. It's like bright.
Maybe one day I know.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a scale.
Someday perhaps I'll
Why does even the slightest scintilla of success somewhere in my
for you.
Take care in the northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from scouts. Heightened degree of danger. Maybe that's something to look forward to. Loose your words. I'm listening. Good work. Sure, it'll aid your path into the Vox. Presuming you keep your nerve. Let me spin you a yarn. Yesterday, calculating bastards, the Protectorate, would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly. Aye. I can almost respect the Protectorate's efficiency, though doing so would be easier while standing on the backs of their capitulating leaders. Oh, I have solutions by the... Fun as it is to discuss reasoning, reckon our time would be better spent focused...
Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies. Vigilant Hogarth sent you? That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. And how, pray tell, would you help me with that? You've a strong notion there. Nevertheless, while I keenly appreciate your assistance, I still can't go against the Brigadier's. Tragically, I must.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
On today's remaining sanitary rations. In the event any of you may have false traitors of this group, please direct your attention to the administrative.
Yeah.
Wireless free Arcadia.
Yeah, well, we can try. I mean, I've gotten some upgrades.
110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
I mean, maybe with the thing, maybe less people are here.
Good news to brighten your day. Local protector forces have been considerably vexed for some time by a troublesome uranium gas leak in their...
I'll take care of him, Commander.
Refilling my weapon. Maintaining perfection. Target reacquired.
You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck.
I guess I'm fine, man.
Health needs.
Recommencing hostility.
I guess we fight our way in.
Thorough, methodical search patterns.
Sequencing attack strategies.
It's Auntie's choice.
You think to... Contact!
Maintenance room. Now we're talking. This must be where they manage their automatics.
over?
Brigadier Montelli is a credit to the Protectorate. He would never steer us wrong.
And if he does?
Emergency protocol system described. This is concerned with the commander's well-being.
Auntie is the best choice. Perfect is the body testing kit. Prices for you. It's Auntie's choice.
Emergency protocols ready. Congratulations on your infiltration of Vox Relay.
I don't think it was much infiltration as it was fucking going in loud.
Putting traitors on display like that's one way to send a message. Can't be too good for morale, though.
Oh.
It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's.
Cannot be happening. Not again. Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
On these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Technicians Acna and Gastra, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason, most contemptible, I find you both.
I don't feel bad about fighting my way in here.
No, please! This is all a misunderstanding! We're loyal!
I don't feel bad one bit. These people are awful. I mean, ideally, it would have been better off just taking him out, but...
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip lab.
You got security called on you outside the skip labs? Oh, you do care. Might have to get it in writing later.
You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And to think I could have stopped you. Perhaps I would have, if I'd not been so vexed over mere demerits. Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth
I might have done a little bit of
in any case,
injury to the
all but
Protectorate.
obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we
Little
can
bit.
put an end to all of this lunacy.
Hopefully
If I
don't go
can
outside.
just speak with Montelli. Maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station. I'll admit there's some risk. No. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get... You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. My commitment to the Protectorate, remember, I will join you as soon as you...
But if the Vox Fox relay launches, we won't be able to change.
Guns, let's get this
Danger. Stranger ahead.
over here. Free hole in the head.
Rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung. This is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice? It's quite simple, really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles, capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now,
Disruptive influences. There. Found him again.
To it. Reminds me of the morning we drove the Protector. Fair trade.
Your diary unit requires
Rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want?
Look at a few corks low, Commander.
Tribal slims, tribal slims. It's the smoke with the bubbles. A double.
Resuming hostilities.
So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba-ba. At home or at work.
That's funny. And I have to take it, so. It's gonna make noise when I crouch. But I get 50% crouch speed. Yeah. As well.
Entering a control.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
At the end, what more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum fillers. Two treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction.
I think it makes like it makes a cracking sound when I crouch.
Using attack strategy.
Try bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor, bubblegum slims. Try slims.
Funny.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Now this is top shelf mantipillar secretion, and what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong. I'm freezing my assets off on Cloister, a long-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods. Their hides, heads, and claws are as tough as the tundra. Cautious but feisty. Bearish and bullish.
Commencing combat-related activity.
Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close. Although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh. You're taking an interest in me.
Oops. There you go. Trauma kit, nice. For biomass. Do not eat. Catch your guys umbrella in my anti-Fizzo's Num Rum. Until then, bottoms up. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot more ammo than most, but it should be a little quicker.
Next up, something else. Thank you so much for tuning in. A wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Enthusiastically, friendly.
I know you could actually break the cover stuff. That's cool.
word from our sponsors. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
Spacefaring Frontiers person type. Try it! Despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great!
It's supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice, where nature ends, we begin.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of moon,
It's cool. I don't care to do
decrepitude,
anything like that, but thanks for the tip.
mania, hay terrors, melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include.
Chronic itch, inflammation, nights.
Ready to wait on your command.
Ooh, shit.
Tumors, dyspepsia. Oh, one more thing.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I make a full box of Purpleberry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistry has processed the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best
safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based stew. Now it's good for me and you. Crabwich, Crabwich. A sandwich made with Crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, Crabwich. It's the sandwich you want to eat.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the Paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
My intentions are as they've always been. Honorable. I only wish to talk.
Talk? With a gun in hand and an enemy in your shadow? Do you mistake me for a fool?
Turn your gaze outward, Umberto. Look at everything you've done. Can you honestly tell me this is for the good of the Protectorate?
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
Yeah, but just calling stuff treason and doing something is not the same.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless-free Arcadia.
Auntie's choice. Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
To address all the hubbub over these rifts, Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us.
Prove me false. You cannot. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself.
Could be leveraged in negotiations, or
Buckled? No. I was remade, reforged. My resolve has only strengthened in the heady toil of this war. As a blade beaten while hot, all the weakness got out.
When you speak, I hear the voice of my friend, but not his reason. Not the man who taught me to temper discipline with care for those under my command. If any vestige of that man remains, I believe he'd recognize the need to be relieved of command, and would welcome the friend who gave him the opportunity to do so bloodlessly.
The only thing I would welcome in this moment is your head upon a pike, you fraternizer. And if I do not relent, what then? Will you attempt to relieve me of duty by force?
If needs must. But I'd rather it didn't come to that. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it. You incompetent! I asked you to do one thing!
trusting the enemy to do your bidding. You always were a guileless fool, Corbin. Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my
Are there any
sight.
guards left?
Leave none alive.
Got eyes on some no-guns. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
All right.
Seeking cover. They covered our duty.
They did me in. Help me out.
She's just the best.
Will it put me before I go in the room?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Nope.
Appreciate a little help, Commander. Moving
its employ. Why wait 20 years
Oh,
to
well.
bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the market...
Entering the control room. Commencing search for clues. Subject: Agent DeVries.
After all, that's what unbridled freedom's
Yeah.
all about.
Now, upward and onward. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
I don't know who you are or how you access my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
That enhanced soldier Inez is still in. Fairfield. Not to mention all those other folks. Maybe we can do something to change the trajectory on the control grid. We've got to try, right?
This unit strongly recommends evacuating immediately.
Evacuate. Evacuate.
There's probably stuff I missed in this place, but that would be a cool power. The robots in the game, I believe there are people in them. Oops. I believe I've made a mess. Yeah, well, it was just disintegrated instead of exploding because I stopped the explosion. Because it was going to explode in atmosphere, and that'd have been bad.
There's scrutiny.
Ready to waste them for your commitment.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
It was almost way worse.
Brighten your day. Local protectorate forces have been considerably vexed for some time by a troublesome Zeranium gas leak in their repair facility. Top brass, sources tell, ordered their commander see it sorted in short order. Well, a brief while ago, our field agents exacerbated the problem further. Hazardous gas plumes have proliferated the area, making automech reinforcement damn near impossible. One might easily suppose this signifies utter failure on the part of their commander, and only hope it signals the imminent end of his command. Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm.
Potential combatants in the vicinity.
It's for better than natural cures. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream. Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut, and he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, live, dog, fly.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
Decomposition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just respect the dead or very slowly dying, shall we?
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact colon got you down. Well, trust Andy's chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed
Did I go talk to... Oh, never mind. It's just telling me to leave.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, spread
Interesting.
organs, salt tuna skin, nanopeels, and tobacco and husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This
Oh, that's a
is
cool
one of my
weapon.
favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. We probably ought to tell you there's a Cytomint or two.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood, bloody flux, decrepitude, Night terrors, mania. Day terrors, melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Sorry. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Yeah, I think so.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy.
Does she have Nixie tubes on her head?
Responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We
Looks like
both
Nixie
oppose the
tubes.
Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other.
You're like
I entreat you
in
to
case
speak
in the
with
untube or
Alec
something.
Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
We've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Exists. Advertising. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. And despite this balefully prohibitive mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Right. Moving on. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Came to town, a marketeer who spotted a kid with nothing to lose. I put the boy a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, Auntie welcomes you with arms open. And all you gotta do is sign the dotted line. The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate. Anything to rid him of his papa's fate. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade, let no one get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Now he's a man with a charming smile, sad and dietary based with impeccable style, the perfect boy. Yes, he contribute to Auntie's family, and if it worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's favorite nephew.
Should I go to free market? I don't really have any currency, so I don't think there's any point going there now.
You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of life is fair. Oh, you know it well. What ails you? Making Auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Auntie Cleo and house. We're making Auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Shake up day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Pretty cool engine room.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring.
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
To get you going in the morning.
Yeah, the auto dock's a little creepy there, Fegan. It's a story-driven space adventure. Kind of hard to describe it. You're trying to stop a bad guy. That's kind of the whole thing. Basically Fallout in space, or with space travel. There's an elevator here.
of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery, the statue of the Matriarch, and notice.
It's asymmetrical, so I don't think it's like that, Ian. Like, this is not an engine. That's a very snug parking job.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the kind you feel from a sip of purpleberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of remedies such as hyaluronic acid. The body is just as
Event detected. Please consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
That doesn't look very good.
Auntie cares about you just a little bit more.
Okay, back to business. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the
Yeah, it's an asymmetrical ship. It only has one big adjustable side.
This station's sure going to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Yeah. Oh, it's permanent, man. They're gonna do that forever. The bad thing is, like, if I do that near, like, enemies, it'll alert them.
You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Morale? Low. Condition?
I love the fact that I can just loot everything.
Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Got your candy. That's tobacco. Taste this candy. That's tobacco. If you it's twice the fun.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's mercy and meet with that abbot Basar mentioned.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself.
Him.
I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp.
Yeah, I don't believe him at all. I mean, I probably can take out people, but I don't.
Vary, by my guess, she was bit on the thigh, high, like can see bone. Or maybe white means infected. She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She's in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
Let's see.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think they're all
This way,
dead.
This way.
It feels like a trap, but could be, but it feels like a trap. I mean, it could just be simple. Yeah, you look good.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the
Get the order in, I'll take care of it.
Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. If someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing that our lab coats in Leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, BPs. Andy's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you.
I'm guessing the refugee dude was with that group because he just kind of disappeared. I knew it was a trap. Like, his story seemed like he made it up off top of his head.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded. Non-essential persons should vacate for safety.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out. Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable.
Right. Oh, tell me I can't go somewhere.
You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning trabecular's, peaceful silence. Thus, if we compare the rates
Please
of
be advised,
discontinuation
this
rates
unit lacks pharmaceutic
By
resources to
calculating
provide
the
medical
position
care
of
meeting
every
Earth Directorate
atom in
standards to
universe,
populations
we could
exceeding
predict
7.5 persons.
By the law. It's you. You're right. The universe does.
Auntie's choice. Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
I like this one. Start using this.
Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? DeVries? Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats. Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that I hate.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
And here I was under the impression that investigating crime and injustice...
That is correct, citizen. From one galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
At any rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the course of this investigation will serve as compensation enough. Before you dash off, here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory should you decide to look into matters there. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes if you return with any new findings.
Yeah, I guess we go to the spicy place.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. Where to first, Captain? Henry Rames, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity?
Powerful hunger. So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon? No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of the Borswurst. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of farrow pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. Dangers are predicted in these areas. Snap to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. That into my tummy. Who knew meat paste could taste so yummy? Borswurst, oh Borswurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borswurst, Borswurst, oh Borswurst. Grab a can today.
What's wrong, DJ? I'm doing alright, you? I think I'm gonna go to this one. It's closer.
Don't be a slug. Grab a can and get back on the job with Borswurst.
In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment
Architect. I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
110% real Sprat flavor. Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though, that part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes, no need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Nice. That'll help.
Unspeakable dangers. Please call again at a more convenient time.
Yeah, those parts should be there in a couple days, JJ. No worries.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7, presently
Yeah, hopefully.
indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytugly. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yeah.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ? Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rocket.
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have
sure you'll
managed to
figure it out.
corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Your supposition, although grammatically dubious, is statistically correct. It is an error I will guard against making further. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. An understandable perspective. I admit I...
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to knock with tinges and flinders. Wait, so has it been classified as an accident?
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately. My dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you want him to do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at
The Vox Relay, a hated protectorate communications platform, has been sent hurtling out into space. A considerable setback for their side. A prodigious victory for Auntie's choice. All thanks to top trusted agents in the field. What other machinations do our provocateurs have planned? What strategic successes are yet to...
Once her name took over.
Wait and see. Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
I'm liking it, alright. It definitely feels more Fallout than the previous one, which I know it's not Fallout, but I mean, it's Obsidian, so like they made New Vegas, but it feels more like that.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Definitely want to pay more attention to the dialogue if you play and choose things, because it does matter. Because you'll click on, like, if you click on something, it'll say, it'll be remembered.
Described of arachnids Calycerin as slathering.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars are just hell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Investigator? Always account for standard deviation. May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
And now,
oh, hello.
a word from our sponsors.
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
Oh, my. That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? But don't they always attempt to, flee the scene? Suppose that's an apt description. For years I've conducted the launching of transport pods here. Push this button then that one the next. I am a simple, unremarkable factotum. An everyday order initiate, well at ease in her small role within the plan. It's all a mistake, compounded by hearsay, miscommunication, and faulty conclusions. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow. Dear me, I wish I did, but actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. Certainly, of course. If you help me uncover who's responsible, I will gladly open this door. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have
I don't trust her either. I don't trust anybody on this planet.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Blowing smoke bubbles, a flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top. Smooth and pale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims, try slims. Today we
Yeah.
won't stop till the very last.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice.
Yeah, I want the frame.
Products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal failure. Oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative neoplasms.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
My frame is probably the first VR that I'm like, might be finally time to get VR.
Convincing points. Give me Auntie's Choice brand food products any day.
Same here, friend. And how? Now upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization.
What's that, Bob? No, I never got any of the any other. The only VR I had before is I had the The one Samsung did where you use your phone. It was alright, but like it had pretty bad screen door.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you
But
were
also,
away.
like with the amount of stuff to set up to make a lot of them useful, I'm like, probably not interested. But this one
Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts.
actually looks intriguing. Looks like enough jump forward for me to be like, yeah, I think it'll be a good one.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear? I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. Oh, do be patient with me, dear. I realize I'm only an armchair investigator, but what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over.
Well, if you sounded trustworthy,
There.
maybe
I've
I
understood
would.
both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time has come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
Alva's been here for how many years? Never
Always
noticed
account
her.
for standard
Just blended
deviation.
in with the
As free advice, dear.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Updated travel guidance for all Auntie's Choice staff presently stationed in Golden Ridge. The Department of Aggressive Acquisitions and Persons Elimination has issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside populated areas during approved break or leave periods. Site Safety Officer Dignan Chow reports byways beset by groups of, quote, desperate, jittery, possibly chemically dazed outcasts turned to bushwhacking and...
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say when. Over here.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything
helmet.
I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors? Well, again, I deeply appreciate your skillful aid. Careful on your way out. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
Engaging hostile.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get-up-and-go-getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I handmake my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat Purple-Berry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter?
the mine. Some sugar, little small. Forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen. It's part of the job.
Yeah, probably. Sadly, but price probably not wrong because I expected to probably be around $1,000.
Vector's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn drift a vow.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job.
Crazy the things you just can't get there.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort. Oh. Well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours. Tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
I still think it's an opportunity to make money, though.
Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Following the cravenly untoward attack on Outpost Opportunity, Herbert Feld from the Department of Mock Civility and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement. Fellow employees, I share your umbrage and hunger for retribution against the perpetrators of this act. Such tactics are expressly prohibited per our Pan-Corporate Accord. Under paragraph 79 of Declarably Deplorable Methods and Means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other to be tacky, improvident, and mean. Having seen the results firsthand, we vociferously agree. Yet before you begin taking pot shots at presumed wrongdoers, I urge caution. For now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and ample teeth gnashing. Local Order of the Ascendant representatives claim no responsibility and insist they are working to identify the culprits with the utmost urgency. Do we believe them? Perhaps. Do we trust them? Even less than we trust ourselves. It goes on like this for at least 10 more pages. Skipping ahead, more bluster, some vacillation, several grammatical errors, an extended metaphor about a tramicular and tossball mixed metaphor.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was... Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it. the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries. Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay. Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Yeah.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, the uncomplicated loaner. And my rates are never lower.
Oh, I'm known to all Arcadia as the uncomplicated.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
And my dear, quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated loner. To keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward.
Oh, hello, dear.
Though my
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how. I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
We can brainstorm later.
I like that.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay
I like the regular
equation being
voice way
solved
better than the weird,
disappeared.
goofy, odd one she
Any
had.
hints of truth to that. I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda. I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
No.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco.
That
An
line
elaborate song and dance
feels...
from an admitted imposter.
No.
Enough, traitor. You made your play.
Not now. He definitely
No
sounds
more
innocent now.
deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Yeah.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Updating threat assessment of Marisol Delgado to hi.
Spread crisp, 1000% germ free. Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried at 405 degrees.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
So grab a pasture, spread breath, there's such a tasty treat. You know when you eat spread crisp, you're eating real
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it? Well then, until the appointed hour.
Alrighty. Well, can I fast travel? Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Night, Fegan, Bob, JJ, everybody. Night, everybody. Yeah, y'all as well.